What's going on, guys? My name is Johan and I wanted to make a quick in-depth video on the green spotted puffer. The reason being is because I always see these guys being sold at local fish stores or Walmart, things like that, as freshwater fish, and I feel that can be a little misleading, mainly because these guys are brackish water fish. So if you're not too familiar with brackish water, basically there's freshwater, there's saltwater, and then brackish is kind of in the middle. It's more leaning towards the freshwater side. And they're born in freshwater, and then as they grow older they go to brackish water, and then when they're full-grown adults they can live in full-on saltwater. And not a lot of people know this, so when they keep theirs in just freshwater, that's why they end up dying within, I don't know, like a year and a half, or in a short time when they're supposed to be living up to 10 years. Another little tip for these guys is that their teeth, they have 4 teeth, right? And 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, and they kind of fuse together as beak, and they always grow. They continuously grow throughout their entire lives. And so the way to kind of keep that trim down is I feed mine these clams. They're half shell clams. Not sure if you guys can see them. And I also feed them just some bloodworms, just frozen bloodworms. The reason being is because the clams actually help trim their teeth, and you can see throughout the tank that there's clams, and that's not just for decoration. That's all the clams that they've eaten. Like, you can even see parts of a clam over there. They really eat that. And so yeah, you have to pay attention to certain things for these fish. Right now I'm keeping them in a 25-gallon tank. It's in the back is where the filter and everything is, so that takes up about 5 gallons. So in reality this is like a 20-gallon tank, but minimal for one of these guys is a 30-gallon tank, so I am gonna be needing an upgrade pretty soon. But yeah, and I wanted to kind of just to explain to you guys how just because a fish or an animal can be small and cute, that's not always the case for their care. They need a lot of attention. I mean, as you guys can tell, these are very, they have a lot of personality. I mean, just looking at this, I'm standing right here and they're already kind of going up to the glass, because they know that the only time they really see me is when I feed them. These guys can actually, they're pretty smart fish. They can see up to 30 feet outside of the tank, so they can recognize people. Like if my brother were to walk in, they would go up to the glass only for a few seconds though, kind of to check out what was going on. But if I walk up to the glass, they already know, okay, this guy feeds us, it's time to eat. That's why they're going all crazy right here. And they're not shy animals at all. They're not reef friendly. They're not at all. The reason why there's 2 of them is because they were born together, so that's why they can kind of live together. But I mean, it's hard to even come up with a cleanup crew. I had 6 snails in the beginning, and now this morning there's only 2 in here. I don't really see anymore. But yeah, so watch. I'll show you guys how. Look at that. I barely put my finger and this guy's already ready to eat. These guys are always ready to eat. And overfeeding is also another thing that you need to watch out for, because these guys, they'll beg for food like crazy. They can eat 24/7 if they had to. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little video on it, kind of explain to you guys what was going on.